All right, welcome back to DPL. You know, all work and no play is what they used to say, but joining me now is someone who might have a thing or two to say about that, and that's right. Dr. G.
That's right.
LaWanna Gladney. Glad you're with us today again.
Yes, good to be here.
And how do we do this? How do we take advantage of balancing work and play?
I know, yes. You know, many people complain that there's not enough hours in a day.
Right.
And I say if I were to give you another hour or another 2 hours, if you didn't know how to balance it, you would have the same thing. You would still say, I need some more hours in a day. So I'm here to give people a gift today.
All right, what is that gift?
That gift is more time. How to utilize the time that you have, because work-life balance is a serious issue. It causes stress and loss in productivity in companies and people's health.
Right.
So the first tip is to evaluate your life. What does that mean? Drew, I want everybody out here listening is to write down your life and what that looks like. All the things that you have going on, the activities, including the activities that you may have with your children.
Currently, not past.
Currently, not past, but
going
currently.
on right now.
What do you have going on in your life?
Right.
So you need to evaluate your life. And when you take a look at that on paper and you think all the things that you have going on, that's really going to be a wake-up call. Then I want to challenge you to take at least one thing off your plate.
Right.
Take one of those things and say, you know what, we're doing away with that. We don't have to do that. Maybe you're taking some activities away from what the kids do after school because we have them just so busy. So our lives are just going this way.
Right.
So you have to evaluate and know what's happening in your life.
Okay.
Then number two, you need to allocate your time. What that means is there are quadrants in your life, and I want you to think, if you want to have work-life balance, then we already know how much time we spend at work. Because you have the average work week, which most people spend more than 40 hours.
Right.
But you have the average work week, so you're going to have the work. But then you need to allocate and have a family category so that you can spend time with your family. Then there's the personal time that you need to have for yourself. Everybody needs to have. I've been talking about that over the last few weeks. And then you need to just have fun time when you're just doing nothing. And maybe that's the time that you're vegging and watching your favorite TV program or whatever. So allocate how much time that you want in each one of those categories and what you need to do. And then number three, it's all about the plan.
Okay.
Then you need to plan that time. So you're going to allocate this time, and then you're going to have to plan the schedule on what that looks like. Otherwise, it's not going to happen.
Right.
Because, you know, things are going to get squished in and everything. But if you have a plan and say, you know what, we're spending family time this weekend. So that means you're going to have to plan it. If you're going to go to the park or you're going to go to Six Flags or whatever, it requires a plan.
Right.
And now you're saying, okay, we spend 6 hours, you know, this week with family time. So you see how that goes, but you have to plan it because it won't happen.
Right.
Because every day we all live life and it's just so busy,
crazy and
all
harried
crazy
everywhere.
Yeah, and we're all tired.
All different directions.
Absolutely,
and stuff
absolutely.
Like that. All right, so quickly recap: how do we balance work and play, and the 3 points that you want us to emphasize?
So first,
yes,
you're going to evaluate your life. Look at all the things that you have going on, and you're going to take at least one thing off your plate.
Right.
I would sneak in to say two.
Okay.
One.
At least one.
Thing.
Okay.
At least one thing. And then when you do that, you allocate your time in the different quadrants: your family, your personal, your work, and then your fun time. And then number three, you're going to have to plan that.
Right.
You're going to have to plan that schedule and what that needs to look like. That's going to help you to bring about this balance that everybody's trying to get and running around for. And it's going to decrease the stress in your life. Remember, it's all about creating amazing lives.
Yes, it is.
Yes.
And that's good stuff, man. We appreciate you, Dr. G. All right. And you can check out Dr. G's website, creatingamazinglives.com, and pick up a copy of her book. If you're in the driver's seat, why are you lost? A great read. Thank you. Good stuff, Dr. G. We'll be back with more of Drew Pearson Live right after this.